everyone, welcome to another episode of Lucklight Plays. We're continuing our run-through of Breath of Fire. Now in the last episode, we found ourselves a boat and immediately crashed it into some dark dragons and fought the sea captain, I guess. And now we're thrown into the ocean as our ship explodes, taking the other three with them. So I guess you can say that we saved the town of Oria from the Dark Dragons, but it was a pretty stupid way to do so. But now we're here on this island. We're stuck here. Prime is at the bottom of the sea, and we'll need gills. I don't have that kind of money. But thou must. So we hand him all our money, and he's gonna go get us some gills. And by he, I mean us. Because now we're playing as him. So I'll give him your basic rundown of what he's like. Level 15. He's pretty weak. He's got pretty bad weapons and pretty bad armor. So getting to Prima is going to be a little bit difficult. One thing that kind of bugs me is why didn't Nina just warp out, since we can warp to any town using that spell. But I guess for the case of expanding the journey and keeping going, we have to do it this way. So I'm going to use that Marble 3 to avoid encounters, because things down here will kill me in 2 hits. Because he is so weak. So here we are, the town of Prima, land of the fish people, land of shopping, and land of strategy guides? Not really, of course. So what we want to do here is we want to find those gills, so that we can get our real team down here. So as you can see, there are shops everywhere. Every single one of these people is some sort of merchant. So we have a weapons merchant here, another weapons merchant here, an item shop. But here's what I was looking for. We're going to stock up on those, that way when we travel around with this guy, we won't get hit by any kind of random encounters that will essentially break us. So let's head over to the mayor, I suppose, the guild master. So our friend Gobi lost his selling license. That's why he's up on the surface world being a crappy salesman up there. And he doesn't have any gills. We have to go to Gant. So let's waste no time. Let's head over there and go get him. So we're going to use another Marble 3. And we're going to check our map. If I remember what button it is. I barely check it. Did I get rid of it? I got rid of it. Alright, never mind. Let's just go. It's to the south. So, these little light areas are where we can go back up to the surface. So we're going to do that. And we're going to head this way over to Gant. Hopefully get ourselves some gills. It's going to be a no encounter journey because of those marbles. And trust me, I don't think you want to see me die in 2 hits because of this guy's so piddly. So the sad music's playing. We're just gonna skip all this and head over to the main building here. Luckily this jolly fellow's still here. Dark Dragon's attacked, huh? Take the goods. Alright, we're gonna make note that this is here too, because as you can see, there's a gentleman over there who we'll want to talk to later. Okay, so we got the goods. We're gonna head back to Prima. I think the random encounters here on the surface are just slimes. So let's just keep going and... yeah. And basic stuff. Earth Key him. I have to admit, I never use this guy. I never use him. He's always in the back, or he's part of something later on that's other than fighting, but I never put him in battle. Alright, so now that we're down here, we're gonna use a marble only because the monsters down here are a lot stronger than, you know, regular slimes. He does have spells. You can only use them underwater, and they just, like, make fish come out. Like, it's basically Aquaman. He makes fish attack. So, I mean, consider him to be like Aquaman in the fact that underwater he may be useful, maybe, but once you get him, you know, onto the surface, no. So we got the goods. Take the gills. So you said the gills were in Gan. Liar. Noise. What was that noise? So there was a survivor, huh? So I walk outside and appear upstairs. Okay. So essentially death is here. I know, warrior, you can shoo away that ghost. And he's already trying to haggle money. How about 5,000? Sure. So did I get that money? Probably. So luckily he doesn't attack us yet. So our task is to go back to that island, grab our group, put Gobi in the back permanently, and head back down here and fight that ghosty. And save that gentleman. So here we go. This is the complete wrong way. This way. Alright, let's grab our team. Nothing to say, Bo? Alright, so we got our team back. So now we're in the position that we have more than 4 people. So this is where this button will come in handy. not only to switch our team order around, but to put people in back, meaning Gobi. So we can shove him in the back permanently. And in battle, now we can travel underwater. In battle, you can switch people in and out of battle. There's no point in me doing that right now. I'll get into a fight right now just to show you. After that wears off. Oh, I forgot to make mention, the battle music changed. Don't know exactly why, but again, not complaining. So, actually, let me show you what I was talking about. If you push this button over here, you can switch people in and out. So I could say switch bow for Gobi, which I won't, but essentially now you can switch team members in and out in a pinch. It's kind of useful. I know you couldn't do that very well in any other really Breath of Fire, except for like 4, I believe. I don't think you could do it in battle in 3. I know you could do it outside of battle, but it's a useful tactic if you're low on hit points and magic points, and you think you can down the guy with any of your reserve team. But I tend to have like 4 strong people and 4 weak people at all times, so like essentially, Bo loses his usefulness pretty fast as you get stronger people, and there are other people who come in and will have better abilities than, say, Bo, or sometimes even Nina. Anywho, so our task now is to go back up there and fight this ghost. So, I think I don't have enough time to do that on this episode at least, but what I can do is show you all of the weapon shops. So there are plenty of weapon shops, a lot of them selling different weapons, so you really have to take task of what they're selling in each one, and what's better and what's not. You don't want to buy something only to find something a little bit better, like 2 inches away. There are like 4 or 5 weapon shops, 4 or 5 item shops. You'll find metalsmiths. And beware! Ooh, metal. But here's a bazaar. Has more shops in it. This counter here will come into play a little bit later. You can essentially, after a certain task, you can sell items here. Like, you can open up your own shop. And this place here, you can change the names of your characters. So I can change any of these characters' names. Like, I can change his name to Useless or something. Oh, 4 letters anyway. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. Because we didn't have time to fight that monster here now. Oh, here's your stockpile, by the way. Your storage. Has its own building in this one. I'm actually gonna take out the 7,000 because I know I'm going to use it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go shopping off screen here because of the sheer amount of shops, and that will take an episode in itself if I did it. So I'm going to do it off screen, and on the next episode we're going to fight that Grim Reaper floating above the the boat survivor there, and see what he has to say about the Dark Dragons and all that stuff. So, hope you join me then. My name is Lucklight. Thank you for watching, and have a good one.